Hello, it's not the best time for me to talk again, but I'll try again. And today I will talk about the motivation, about my motivation, and about my kids' motivation. And I will start with the kids. A couple of days ago, we started a new event, maybe. It was my idea how to how to limit the screen time for my kids. I was really bothered by the time they spent with the smartphones and with the notebooks and so on, with the gadgets. So I took up something, and it was a system where they need to develop themselves for receiving extra time for their games. And this time isn't limited actually, but they have to work to receive it. And they have some tasks, quite a lot of tasks. They have about 20 points to do for each day. They are not necessary, but after that they have about 10 tasks a day, which I change. These last 10 tasks are from mathematics or foreign languages or mother tongue, and they are for brain activity, for stimulating brain activity. And the first 20 are about kindness, about their soul, about their self-estimating, and some other things, good things. And some points are also about their brain. For example, to do or to learn something new. So they look at the list I wrote them and choose a point, perform it, and then they should estimate how many how difficult it was from to the for at the scale from 1 to 10, and they take the same amount of small beads and collect them at the matches boxes, one box for each kid. I have 2 boys which are participating in this. I like this idea for their learning self-estimating, reflexing something. I don't know if this word exists in English. They should think with a great attention to themselves. I think it's a very useful skill. Then these beads, they can change to the exchange to the screen time. For the oldest son, it's one bead for 3 minutes of time before the gadget, and for the second it's 2 minutes for each bead. They suggested these courses, and I allowed it. I don't know how it will develop in the nearest days, but even these 2 days were great for their brains and for their I think psychology, because they were learning not to fear, not to be afraid of the difficult tasks, because they will receive more points for these tasks. And that's all for the kids. And now I will talk about myself. I have a problem. I have an internet addiction. I spare a lot of time in the social media, and I want to change it, but I don't know how I can do it. And I considered how proud of myself I would be if I started to spare the most of this social media time to my languages. And maybe this thought about the proudness of myself could help me to open the textbook or even just as a book, a fiction book. I think it's better than social media. Maybe it will stimulate me, and I have such thought that I can't just open a student's book and read it while breastfeeding my daughter, for example. It seems to me that I must also write something and learn something. It seems to me that just reading a textbook won't give me any results, but I know that it isn't so, because I know some people who are just reading the textbooks and they are doing it quite fast, and they have results. I will continue writing, but not always. Maybe it's not necessary to always write down the exercises. Sometimes I can do it only in my head, in my mind. Sorry. So I should try this method. Maybe some days after that I will tell the results. Goodbye. Thank you.